Hey guys, I'm Gary the Gremlin, but I can't deal with that now. Today we're looking at an unusual subject from my usual reviews. Wow. I can't believe this is the first Godzilla review I've made on this channel. I've loved Godzilla longer than I've loved Transformers. I've seen so many of the movies, and I even wrote a research paper last year on the role the Big G has played in the global media economy. Whatever that means. Suffice to say, I'm a fan of his work. So, when I saw a TikTok of a Godzilla toy that works just like a dehumidifier, I was sold instantly. So, today we're looking at the Godzilla X Kong The New Empire Heat-Ray Breath GODZILLA RC. If that wasn't a long enough title, you could not abbreviate RC and just say radio control. There's a lot going on here. You don't just have to take it from me, however. Let's cut over to live unboxing Gary the Gremlin to see what's happening over there. Thank you, other recording Gary the Gremlin. Look at this guy. I'm gonna have to film this whole review on like 0.5, because this dude is massive. Here's my hands for reference. First off, kind of squishy. Notice the arms are completely like this rubber material. Actually, in fact, the whole upper torso is this rubber. One small thing, once we unbox him, we'll see more. I noticed this eye looks fine. This eye is kind of hidden in there. Like, maybe they put it in the wrong spot. We will see. We'll see. Maybe that's part of the mechanics of it. This is a pretty nice box. I like it. Good color scheme. Love the classic old danger caution lines. This is a nice thing. But the box is not why we're here. Trusty old X-Acto knife. This one. Another one. Oh, baby. Wow. He is stuck in there. There he is. Kind of. Big guy's almost there. There's one more snippy. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's pretty heavy. Getting the tail out, I have to say, I think the spike club at the end is very goofy. I don't know if it's goofy in a good way, like the pink. I do like the pink. I think the pink is a strange but nice touch. Now, this did say batteries included, and I had... What is that? Is that like a little turkey baster? That's like... I guess this is how you get the water in them. That's cute. That's great. Glad they included that. Okay. Let me get all this out of the way. So, he comes with this handy-dandy sheet of important problems. Stop! This little instruction sheet. So, alright. Big old tail right here. Big old plug hole right here. Plug that in. Oof. That fits nice. And wow, he is long and curvy. Oh, interesting. You can see the tail can move and there's wheels every side of it. The feet also have these massive wheels on them. They makes him kind of look like he's floating a little bit. First impressions, I think he looks really nice. I noticed at Target that every other Godzilla in this toy line is kind of a blue color. And this is the only Godzilla I saw, at least there, that is the proper, like, black color. All the other ones were, like, blue with, like, an orange flame on the back. Orange spines. And definitely in the movie, although I haven't seen it, and, I mean, at least going off the box art, he is black with pink spines. So this one at least better covers that. Though, this eye is still kind of messed up. I thought maybe that would change once I got him out of the box. But that's okay, I guess. I'll just not look at him from that side. Look at him though, he's pretty cute. He's got a cuteness, a chunk factor. He looks like he's eaten maybe one too many hamburgers, but that's what you do in America, and this is the American Godzilla after all. I will say, just touching him, he has a very greasy feel to the rubber and some parts of the tail. Just picking it up, I get he's a mechanical thing, so that's gonna happen. It's just down there. Batteries look like they're already in. Whoa! Start of the show. Is that like he's just getting ready to go? Here's the controller, which I think I just pulled this tab out, and it should be good to go. So let's give him a test run. Forward. Oh. I have no other remote Godzillas here, so ideally, he should pair with this remote.
2 hours later.
Turn the Godzilla on, then push any button on the controller within... Oh! Get those out of the way. My baby's awake. Whoa! Can he moonwalk? Oh, yeah, he does not go backwards. Whoa! Okay. Tell you what, we're gonna have to take this out to the living room to get him to be able to properly turn. Hey, he keeps getting caught on things because he's so darn big. Okay, give me 1 second.
12 seconds later.
Oh, okay. Okay. We are in my living room now because this is the best place I think I can show off this property of this Godzilla toy, his walking, which is pretty cool. It's very slow, but he's got the stance right. He's got the good kaiju, rah, you know. So let's give it a shot. This button makes him go forward, and this is left and right. Pretty simple. Starting with him way over there, so he can walk all the way over to us. He can turn pretty slowly, but it works. You just got to give him a wide range of room. Going straight forward, though, he's a little bit faster. He does have to drag a lot of tail with him. Godzilla, where are you going? Hey, he's just left us. I think he's going back to the bedroom to show us something in there. Let's follow him. All right, back in the review zone. Let's take a look at some of those features. First up, on this very Godzilla foot-shaped controller. I didn't mention that earlier, but it's very funny how it is just Godzilla's foot. If you press this button up top, he will do a very nice, very loud roar. Alright, second button on this side is what does his atomic breath, or as the box calls it, Heat-Ray Breath. That's not as cool a name. Now, we're just going to give it one dry run right here, and then I will add the water in. And isn't that amazing? His eyes light up and everything. Amazing. Here's where the fun really starts. We're going to take our little turkey baster here, full of water, open up this top spine right here, and add in a couple drops of our magic elixir. And this is my first time doing it, so let's hope this goes well. Trust the little remote. And look at that! Oh my gosh! Now, I don't know how much that showed up with this white background, so give me 1 second and we're going to do that again. Let's give that another try. Pretty good. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, unboxing and playtime over. You Grimsters are gonna have to let me know in the comments if you enjoy these unboxing style videos where you see my first impressions. They're pretty fun to make, but I'm not sure if they're as fun to watch. Let me know. Having actually unboxed him and spent some time with him, I love him. He's an oddity for sure, but the play features here kind of make the toy. And those play features are amazing. As a kid, I would have loved a toy of Godzilla that could actually roar, stomp, and breathe fire. It's wonderful. The atomic breath is by far his most impressive feature. It works very well and it looks great. It kind of comes at the cost of the mouth being able to open and close, but that's a concession I can make. The roar is so loud. My eardrums are ringing, it's impressive. I don't know exactly how I feel about this iteration of the legendary Godzilla. It's insane to think this is technically the same Godzilla as that really great Gareth Edwards 2014 Godzilla film. They feel like completely different worlds. That one is all realistic and gritty and grounded, and then suddenly, 10 years later, we're at Hollow Earth and anti-gravity and robot hand and, well, pink Godzilla. He does look a proper menace still, he looks nasty. Overall, I can accept this. It's not my preference, but there's still room for him. It's not like this is the final Godzilla design ever. There's a franchise of like 80 plus different designs. It's okay if some are just mediocre. This is pretty funny right here. These toes are loose so he can walk easier, but it just looks really silly to slap them around. I'm kinda disappointed this eye is all boogered up. It just doesn't look right. Also, I think his teeth probably should have been painted, or at least more defined, because from a distance, it looks like he's got none. There's obviously no posability with all the mechanics and gimmicks going on here, but that doesn't mean he skimped out on detail. There's a lot of crocodilian scoots and dragon-like scales sculpted all over his body, and some pretty decent dry brushing on it too. On his head, shoulders, and chest, this dark gray paint looks great and really brings out the details. However, on his neck, his back, his tail, and his crack, there's not quite as good paint. By crack, I mean the spines on his back, which obviously have no paint. That's for the light-up gimmick to work, but I have to wonder if they couldn't have applied some black paint, like here, for example, where it's clearly not supposed to be pink. That's okay though, it's not the biggest thing in the world. He's not the biggest thing in the world either, though he might be pretty close. He's massive. However, he is kind of just the right size. While obviously much too big for my desk, he's not too big as to hinder a kid playing with him, or too big to fit on a shelf. If this was the size of a Titan-class Transformer, that'd be a problem. That's way too big. But if it was any smaller than this, I don't think it could still really be the standout toy of the line. This Godzilla is absolutely the big lights, sounds, and features toy that's going to be topping Christmas lists to Santa. It's a little goofy, and it's useless when analyzed in my usual review terms of posability and such, but it's not going for that. It rejects all that and returns to monkey. I think my favorite thing about him has got to be how he can light up. It's pretty darn impressive. Treat your inner child, get this guy, and have some fun with him. Gary the Gremlin, out.